What's shaking, Chewie Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back for another Madden 18 Ultimate Team video. Today I'm talking about how I've made almost 10 million coins. Also got a great team in Madden 18 Ultimate Team as of, January 16th. So the thing is, what's crazy is that I've been able to build this team and also build the coin stack with sometimes making bad purchases. I bought Calvin Johnson, when he was out for like 800K, like half the price now, because of streaming and wanting to get good players as well. So you could definitely have a lot more coins than me if you enjoy sniping and making coins that way. I want to get into this before I talk about some other things, so I want to go ahead and get into the basic principle of how I did it and go through exactly how this works. Now, Team of the Year just came out not that long ago, so I'm going to use that as an example. If you go to the Team of the Year set, this is the best way to do it. Go to these 83 to 88s and just click on it. What this does is it breaks down in the auction house. This is only 83 to 88 Team of the Year. Like if you switch this to 80 to 81, nothing's going to pop up, right? Or even 90 to 91 or whatever. It's only going to be the 83 to 88 Team of the Year cards. So when you're trying to figure out how much these go for, what you want to do is just simply let it go. Just let it go. And if you're good at this, you can actually do this without don't even have to wait. But what you can tell is, look for the ones closest to expiring. Maybe it might be easier to do it by time remaining. But look for the ones closest to expiring and see, okay, 25,750. That one's probably not going to sell 25.5. So we're right on the edge there. There's nothing really at 25,750. You don't see any 25s, right? Not a single 25 here. So I think that's about our magic number. There's no 25s that are close to expiring. You don't necessarily have to be that good at it. You can honestly just sit here and wait to see what they sell for. But what you're going to notice, and I know this for a fact because I've been selling them for this, they're going to all sell for 25. 100% 25,000. Now that's at this present moment. Of course, that's going to change, but that's how you figure it out. Once you have the prices, it makes it way easier to snipe. Of course, you do the same thing for these 89 to 89 pluses and just sort by buy now. And again, it's the same sort of concept. Honestly, this is a good buy. Let's see if I get it. Dang it. You can see 27 and a jump to 30, 30, 30. And what you're going to notice is, and then there's a jump to 32. Again, if you could just let it, just let it sit, or you can do it by time remaining. Maybe try to figure it out. Look what the highest ones are that are close to expiring. But what you're going to see is they're going to sell for about 30, 31, somewhere in that range. Of course, this is going to vary. If you're not good at that sort of being able, being on the auction house a lot, seeing where they're going to settle, just let it sit. Go make yourself a snack or something and see what they're selling for. What you see that one sell for 30. And okay, so now let's just say they sell for 30, and I forget what do the other ones sell for 25. That's easy, 25 and 30. Then you go ahead and go to the auction house and then go ahead and take advantage of your knowledge. This is basically how it works, whether it's 80 to 81 elites, 84 to 85 elites, or whatever the promo is. This is how it works. This is how you make the most coins and how you're going to be so far ahead of most of the people trying to snipe because you have the prices in your head. If you have to write them down, write them down. But now when you go into sniping, you got a huge advantage. What I will also say, if you're watching this, shortly after it comes out, Team of the Year just dropped, right? But it was only the defense in packs. The offense was released, sort of, but it was from the Team of the Year collectibles, so they're out there. I went ahead and invested in 3 of these cards right here for 210,000-ish. They're now worth close to 300,000. If you're watching this shortly after the defense came out, shortly after this video goes live, not a bad idea to maybe invest in a few if you find some good deals on the offense. I would hold on to them until maybe Friday, Saturday, the weekend, and then go ahead and unload them before Team of the Year offense drops officially in packs because they're not getting pulled anymore. Just a little tidbit, keep just an ear to the ground. Is that what I'm looking for? Just be on an eye for things that are kind of different. In this case, these offensive cards are on the auction house, but they're not in packs. So it's like, well, when are they gonna? They're gonna go up, right? And that's what happened last year, I believe, and this year as well. He's already went up to almost 300,000. So I'm happy with that. I sell those. I'm over 10 million coins. Thank you very much. So I didn't want to make sure. I want to make sure you guys knew I wasn't like clickbait or anything. 9.3 million. It is basically good. I mean, it's going to be 10 million within a couple days when I sell those off. Okay. Now, let's talk about what to do with that knowledge. So you have Team of the Year, and I'll go ahead and before I get into that, I'll just show you because this is what I do a lot in my videos. 80 to 81s. just let it sit. See if these sell. So this 3,000 looks like it's not going to sell, but you don't see anything for under 2,900. See, those did sell. So I would say 2,900, 2,800, a guarantee, basically. You don't even see any here. So they're basically a guarantee they're going to sell. Now, they're not going to sell maybe right in the first minute, in the first 2 minutes, in the first half hour, but they will sell before they expire. Prices don't fluctuate that much in an hour. Make sure to post them up for 1 hour. 1 hour. That's how you're going to have the most success. 1 hour, and do not take them off the auction house, all right? Let them stay. They will sell within the last few seconds. You'll see it. So somewhere, let's just say 2,900, almost guaranteed to sell. And you can do the same thing with 82 to 83s, 84 to 85s. And this will be a good idea when you're sniping cards. Maybe write that down. 80 to 81, 2,900. 82 to 83, 4,300, 4,400. All right, 84 to 85. You know, write that number down. We'll see. Around 5,000. Okay, we got that number. Now, once you get past that, it's a little bit tricky because these are all kind of the same prices. 881s, 82 to 83s, 84 85s because of elite tokens. Once you get, and if they add like an 86, 87, those will kind of have a bracket as well. But since they're, you know, once you need to put 80, 81s, 82 to 83s, and 84 pluses, you know, there's not really like a, once you get to like 90, they kind of go all over the place. But that's still a really good idea. You could do the same thing with, I guess, like silvers, if you want to snipe silvers, 450. You know, like he could, but I wouldn't recommend sniping silvers. All right, so let's talk about Team of the Year, though, because that's relevant. That's here, and we're going to show you exactly how this works because I've made so many coins off this, and I want to show you how you can do the same. So what we found out is that these sell for 25,000, the 83 to 88. So you could go through the sets and do this sniping, or you could do it right here. I recommend doing it just go through the auction house, not through the sets, because for me, I like the big hit potential, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to sort this by newest. You notice it doesn't say 59 minutes. That's key. You want to make sure you're seeing the newest cards. If this card is up for a half hour, it's probably not a snipe. All right, that's pretty safe to say. You want to see the newest cards. Now, what can you do to see the newest cards? You could search by team. You could search with quality. You can mess with the cap value. That's for salary cap, but you can still search for that. And you can search by chemistry. Chemistry is one of my favorite. Quality is definitely good. Team's good. So let's look at chemistry. Now, what you want is you want the filter to be full, but also you want to see 59 minutes. Like Pound the Rock. There's not that many cards here, right? It's not really that many. There's only 2 different cards. But I'll compare that with something like Physical Front. Let's see it. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Actually, I want to snipe that. I didn't get it. All right, so you see right now, you got Physical Front. Look how full it is. You're seeing 59 minutes plus the sidebar on the right side. You can see how skinny it is. It's very full. So honestly, you could just keep refreshing. How do you keep refreshing? Go over to cap value or whichever, just double click. And you keep refreshing. It's pretty easy. And you just keep doing it. If you want to do that, it's pretty easy. You not only have these cheap 83 pluses guys, you know, 83, 84, 85s, but you also have Byard here, you have Casey Hayward, you got Khalil Mack you can hit. There's a lot of cards you can hit. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just sort it by buy now. Don't feel like you have to do it by newest, Landon Collins. But if you don't do it by newest, the problem is you might miss a Landon Collins. Say somebody put one up for like 300K. You're going to feel really silly for doing that. Let's see if I get this one. All right, great. So I got that for 21.5. I told you, or you guys seen it, they sell for 25,000. How much you going to make? Take off your 10% tax. Do not forget about the 10% tax. That's 22.5. And now you've made 1,000 coins. Of course, you can have a calculator if you need it. 10% is rather easy math, but you might need it. Oh, 20,000. Let's go ahead and get that one as well. Dang, how did I not get that one? Instead, 1 hour. But yeah, you could just keep refreshing, honestly. That's 1,000 coins. Now, what you're going to say is that's going to take forever. Yes, it will. This does, or, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, all right? You can't just do it, you know, over the course of a day and expect to make 10 million coins. Now, if you are really good and you're right on top, once a promo drops, you can make hundreds of thousands of coins in one day. But that's usually right when the promo drops. You're going to be looking for, a lot of times, my goal is to make about 40,000 in a half hour. That's basically the goal. Maybe 50,000 for a good half hour. And if it's a promo just drops, a lot of times you can make like 100,000 even more in an hour. That's fantastic. Of course, if you get a big snipe, you're going to make more. But that's basically the goal. maybe when you first start out, try to make about 20K in a half hour. You know, just, you know, kind of set your goal. How much do you want to make? If you get a card and you make 1,000 coins on it, I mean, that's still pretty solid. Like, oh my goodness, can I get this? That was really slow, and I still got it. Let's go. So 9,600 coins, sell that for 25. That's 22.5. That's over, what, almost 13,000 coins right there, guys. It does seem, and you're like, well, that's still not really close to 10 million. All right, you're not going to get a 10 million coin snipe, all right? I'm sorry. I don't have that sort of advice on how to get a 10 million coin snipe because it doesn't exist, all right? Unless you get a John Madden for 100 coins. Good luck with that one. But anyway, you could go through different chemistries as well. You don't have to just sit on that one. But yeah, you want to make sure when you're doing it that you're seeing 59 minutes. However you snipe, you have to see the newest cards. That's the basic principle behind it. If you're not seeing the newest cards, you're not going to have a good time. Unfortunately, I missed that. You just need to make sure you see the newest cards. When it comes to prices for like a Reuben Foster or a Ndamukong Suh, that just comes with practice. It's not something, you know, seeing himself for 221. Now you got an idea. How much does Suh go for? Somewhere around 220-ish. So if you see one up for 180, insta-buy and sell it for 220 or 230 or whatever you can sell it for. If you see it up for 190, you know, you could even insta-buy that because you know he's probably going to sell. We've just seen one sell for 221. That's basically how this works. Can I get this one? I got that one. Again, another 1,000 coins. I am not saying it's glorious. I'm not saying it's the most fun you're going to have. But I will tell you that by the end of an hour, by the end of a half hour, by the end of a couple hours, depending on how much time you have, you're going to see your coin total go from, you know, maybe 50,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to 200,000, whatever it may be. If you get a big snipe, of course, that's going to be huge. You guys send those in to me all the time, which is awesome. But that's the idea. Now, I don't want to just send you away because this might be the only video you ever watch of mine. So I want to make sure, of course, I hope it's not. I always do multiple videos. You know, I always talk about sniping, how to do it. I want to show you what it looks like outside of Team of the Year. So one of the most popular filters I do is Team by Team. I love Team by Team, and it's fantastic. Remember when I showed you what the 80 to 81s go for, 82 to 83s and such? I love it because it has big hit potential. You're going to hit a lot of cards. You're going to have a good time, in my opinion. I love doing it. So make sure you're seeing 59. Let's see if we can get that to 59. Let's try all offense. It works. 59. 6,100 coins. That's got to be a deal, right? That's got to be a deal. All right, so this is a good point to make. Mutthead.com. What a great tool. Mutthead.com. We're going to go ahead and go on to Mutthead, and we're going to go ahead and type in this Mr. Leno here from the Chicago Bears, and let's see if that was a good deal. Let's go ahead and check out our prices. Mutthead.com/prices. Fantastic tool. Yep, Mutthead. This shirt is awesome. All right, come on. Go ahead and refresh this. And last one sold for 11,000, 12,000, 17,000. So we'll go ahead and throw that up for, I guess we'll throw it up for 11. Honestly, we could sell it maybe for a little bit more. Let's put it up for 12. 12,000. Now, that's a little unfit. That's not a great example. You see that sell nice. That's not a great example because that's just from me seeing that card so much. I knew that was a good deal. But really, this is what you want. When you're sniping, you want to see 59 minutes. 55. Not great. Not great. You want to make sure you're seeing 59. If you're not seeing 59, ooh, can I get this one for 1,200? Nice. What did we say they sold for? I think we said around 4,300, I want to say. 4,400. Again, write them down if you don't know. I think it was around 4,300. See, now maybe I should write these down. Let's go ahead and exit this out. 82 to 83. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe I messed up. I'm not sure. 44,000 and jumped to 44, 45. Yeah, I probably could have sold it for, and then jumped to 5. I probably could sell it closer to 5, honestly. But if you're not sure of prices, again, just let it sit and just see. So when you go through team by team, you know what the 80s go for, you know what the 82, 83s go for, you know what the 84, 85s go for, you know what the Team of the Year cards go for, and you got a really good sense of prices, and you're going to have a huge advantage over just the regular sniper who's not, you know, they see, you know, these cards and they're like, that's an okay deal. I honestly think I might put my card up for like 500 more because I think I can sell them closer to 5,000. But you're going to have an advantage on pricing. If you don't know your pricing, use mutthead.com. Of course, if you can spot it without using mutthead.com, you're going to have a huge advantage, and that's what it comes down to, checking your prices, knowing what 82 to 83s go for, knowing what 80 to 81s, knowing 84 to 85s, knowing what the Team of the Year cards go for, knowing what out-of-position cards go for. Again, all your knowledge is going to be huge when you're trying to compete against the rest of the market, when they're trying, that's the people trying to, everybody's fighting for the same thing, trying to build a team without spending hundreds of dollars. That's basically what it comes down to. I'm a no money spent guy, okay? You can 100%, you can take that to the bank. I haven't spent a single dollar on the game, all right? I got banned temporarily by EA for being accused of buying coins. End up being a misunderstanding. EA ended up giving me 2 legendary bundles, and the reason being they told me was because I bought a card from a guy who got banned, and I ended up getting swept, as basically just caught with the rest of them, all right? That happened. I went through that whole thing on another video. But I've never bought coins. I never will buy coins because that seems silly. The game enough, spending the time, I think you can build a team without spending money for sure. If you need any other tips, of course, make sure to check my other videos. I go through this a lot in the videos, but I want to make a video for those who aren't really around for that much and trying to make some coins right now. And obviously, it worked out pretty well for me, so maybe it'll work out pretty well for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are absolutely incredible. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma, out.